So the car looks freaking good, guys. With these wheels, it really does make a big difference on the car. Not only that, because of the PS71 from Kumho, I feel it has more traction now because it's wider than the previous tires before. So if you want to check out this mags and tire combination, just check out my previous video about the details about the mags and also for the tires. So hi guys, how's it going? So I'm getting a lot of questions about the chassis function restricted message on the dashboard. So on today's video, I'm going to show you how to prevent that from showing up on your dash. Also, if you want to see how I fixed my rear suspension sensor, just go check out my previous video. So guys, let's get started. So guys, there are two sensors on the suspension of this BMW. So one is in the front suspension, which is on the driver's side. So we have to take out the tire so we can reach the sensor inside. So that's for the front sensor. So for the rear, you have to go underneath the car and go in that section there inside. Well, it's near the muffler, so you have to go underneath the car. So to do that, you have to lift the car, go inside so you can reach the sensor. So the sensor is located right here. This sensor here. That's the one that I'm going to unbolt and lubricate the joints, just to make sure it's not corroded, so so it can freely move. Because the problem is, if this joint is stuck, then it's gonna trigger that message. So just to make sure the ball joints are all good, that they're all flexible, that they're not stuck because of corrosion. So I'm gonna be using a 10 mil with an extension to take out this bolt here. So with the sensor out, all we have to do is lubricate this joint and also the joint on the bottom here. So there's a ball joint here, we have to lubricate that and lubricate this one. Just make sure you spread the lubricant. So this one is moving freely, so you shouldn't have a problem on the front suspension for this ball joint here. Then you have to lubricate the bottom part. Then you just try to rotate it to spread the lubricant all over the ball joint. I can see I can feel that it's moving freely, so that's a very good sign. Because sometimes it's too much corrosion in the ball joint and it's gonna have a hard time to move, and that's gonna give you that error message. So this one is good to go. I can just put it back and it's better to remove the bolt. So when you move the bolt, you can move the ball joint freely when you spray the lubricant. That's why I took out the bolt. You don't need to remove the connector here. You just leave the connector on. You don't need to remove that one. So now it's time to put it back. This front sensor is good. Just make sure it's tight. and it's good enough. So now this front suspension sensor is okay. So you don't need to worry about this sensor triggering the chassis function restricted. So all the ball joints are good. So for the rear sensor, this it's hiding inside this shield here. So we have to remove the shield, then we can access the rear sensor. So first we need a 10 mil socket to remove the suspension shield here on the bottom. So this sensor was replaced recently, and the ball joint feels good. I just put a bit of silicone lubricant on the ball joint, so just to make sure it's evenly spread inside the ball joint. So now it feels good, so it's moving freely. So guys, from now on, I hope you enjoy an error-free message on your dash about your suspension, and also I hope that this video helps you in any way. So guys, if you like the video, please give this video a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.